What's up, everybody? Sparrow Gun here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on the Crackpack server. When we left off in the last episode, we had basically broken the server from that osmotic enchanter thingamabobber. I think that's what we did in the last one. And we had discussed I wanted to eventually make a newer, like a ender quarry or some kind of quarry system, but wanted to set up a better processing grid first, so that when we get items, we can basically just dump them into our system and have it actually, for lack of a better term, actually like do what we need it to in terms of processing it all. So for now, eventually what I'm going to do is I'm making another floor down here. So eventually it'll probably go down here. But for now, just for testing, what I want to do is connect to this power tap here. Nope. Extract. There we go. And let's do the sag mill and the furnace. The reason I did the sag mill was because it actually can give you extra ore, and it isn't... Oops. Nope. It also does not do well, I'll have to move some of that, I guess. It'll do cheaper. It'll do it cheaper than the pulverizer. So there's that. As for sorting, that was one of the big things, was I did not know how to do just ore without getting into, using a computer to script it or something like that. And that's when I found, let's do that. Yeah, that should be good. So that's when I found this guy, which is a sorting chest. Now, for now, what I'm going to do is make this temporary by just grabbing a chest. Let's actually grab 2. And what else am I going to need? Anything? I don't think so. Let's just grab a few things that are kind of random. And we'll do like this stuff. Where's my iron? That would be a good one to do. Couple of stacks of iron. Actually, I might need another one of these. I'm not sure. Let's do something else here. Let's grab another one of these, just on the off chance that I need one. And we'll use this for our end result. Okay. So that's just gold. So let's grab 2 of those, and we'll do spelling. I don't think I can use the sacred wood oaks, actually. Nope. I tried that before. Plank? Do I have? I do. Cool. So that's all you need to make these, by the way. These sorting chests. They're really cool. Alright, so that should be enough to at least test some stuff out. So what we need to do is we're going to need an input chest. So let's just say this is our input chest. I don't really know why I made it so far away. Let's move that. There we go. And we'll make this insert, this is extract. For now, we'll leave that there. What I might do here... Oh, pickaxe. I thought I was using a pickaxe. Is, what I'm probably going to do here is put a chest here. And then... Let's see. These are interesting in that if you right-click on them, they only pull certain things, which is really cool. So what I should probably do is... here we go. Let's do this. Put this here. Set this to insert. And then I'm going to put another one right here. And this will also be insert. Actually, no. I'm going to put that as something else. Leave it like that for now. And I will explain why in a minute. Click. There we go. Alright, cool. Now I'm going to put a power tap here. Run this over to here. Oh. Okay. Let's try this then. Oh wait, no. I have the other sky chest for that. That's right. And we'll just put this right here. Set this as output and put this as input. There we go. And again, this is early stage. Like I'm gonna fix all this. But what we need to do is right click on this, and I want to do all DUS. Right? Now this I actually need to change. I need to put this one down here. And then we can put this one here. And I know this seems kind of complicated at first, but it will make more sense in a second. So basically what this is going to do, in theory, if it works, is when I put anything in here, it will put it into here. So assume this is like a quarry. Like it's dumping everything out, right? It's going to go into here, which is set to do all ores, nothing else. It's whitelisted for all ores. So then all the ores are going to go in here and be ground up. Then it's going to throw them into this chest, but because this can make other things like flint and other stuff, what I'll have to do is figure out a way to... what this is going to be is, it was supposed to take everything that wasn't from here, but right now it's kind of redundant. Just to see if this works. So then, this chest, I don't really even need. I don't think. I don't know enough about how they work, so we'll leave it there for now. Because it might only pull what is filtered. It might only allow it in there, but it may also only be pulling out of, so I'm not really sure. We're going to find out. So it'll basically leave all of the extra materials in here, all of the dust, which is why I set it here. Oh, and what else we got? Crushed ores. Yeah, we'll do crushed ores as well. But see, you can actually have a pretty good system, like all the nuggets go to a crafting table, you know, like different stuff. Anyways, so then this pumps it into here, and then when it's done, it'll throw it up there. That's the theory. Okay, so it is extraction by the looks of things. Round robin disabled, single red color. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so this is always active, so it's dumping into here. Now let's turn this one to always active. But you'll notice it's not going into there. That's good. And always, always. All right. So yeah, then I really don't need this chest, because it's just going to stop the pulverizer, or the sag mill is going to dump everything into here, but it's only going to pull out what it needs. Okay, I see how it is. So it'll accept any items, it'll only input anything else, or only pull out anything else. That's cool. So let's just throw all of this crap in here and see what it does with it. Now, the conduit will affect how many items you can pull and all that kind of stuff. So we'll know when we get to the aluminum ore whether this is going to work. And you can see it turned on as soon as it went in, because as it's putting it in, it's putting it into the sag mill, which is putting it in here. Now this is a dust, so I don't know why this isn't pulling. Oh, that's why. Did I not? Always active. There we go. So now it should be pulling out of this and putting into here, which should be making aluminum. Awesome. And it can't pull while this is active. So once this gets done, then it starts pulling in the iron. Which, now the iron is interesting because it's actually going to be making more than one thing. Usually, anyway. So we're left with aluminum, iron, and the cobble, and the excess materials go here that you make from this. So that's interesting. That's really cool. It's actually working. So now what we could do is I'm sure there's a way with the ME system to filter having it only, like, the only part that is frustrating is I don't know of a means to have all of the ore being extracted into here or something of that nature. Like, this serves as a buffer to the ME system. So what we could do is, this would work for like a quarry if this were a tesseract and the quarry was dumping into a tesseract, then all of this could be going into here. The only problem is we would need another... I wonder if there... Okay, priority normal. There's all this stuff. Custom filter, wildcard prefixes, whitelist, blacklist is the other option. So the part that I'm a little perplexed about in how to use this would be that it has to store everything in it and then only pull out the ore. That I wish there was a way to say all ore, but put it in like an item filter, like this. That would be kind of cool. But from what I've seen, the item filters are always... Oh, well, actually, I have one I can show you in my blood magic room. Where is it? It's in one of these. I think it's in this one. Yeah. So this is a basic item filter for placing and crafting grid. You can whitelist this many items. You can't just tell it like this kind of item, which is frustrating. So that's the only thing for me. Is so far the best sorting system is based on these chests, but the chests have to store the items, and there's no way to like filter them where it's, you know, like right now it's empty of ore, so you could then pull all the stuff out of it and put it back into a chest or an ME system or whatever. But in doing that, there's no way that I know of to differentiate between all of this crap and ore. So it's not like if, you know, if there was still ore in here, but this couldn't accept it, then it would be taking forever. Like, it wouldn't be able to... there's still ore in it. So as far as like a timer, you could put like a timer on it and say every minute and a half or something, or 20 minutes or something, pull everything out of it. But if you've got enough ore backed up in here that it's still processing, there's no way to know whether or not everything else is empty. So that's the only thing I've got to work on this. This works, though. Like, if this were a quarry or something, I could dump everything into here and have it pull. So that works. The problem is clearing this out. That's what I've got to work on, as well as this one. That once this doesn't have any more dust or whatever to make, now you've got to figure out a way to filter it back in. Now you could do, I suppose you could do like a loop, but that doesn't seem like it would help. Like pulling out, put another sorting chest here and say all ores and, you know, filter it. But that would just be redundant. It wouldn't really do anything. So, yeah, I don't really know how to get it to do what I want it to do. Like, this works. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy with how this is working because it's actually making all of my... it's processing all of my ore, which is great. But as far as without manually going through and, like, emptying the filter, or the buffer chest now, I'm not really sure how that should work. So our reactor's doing pretty good, though. So yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm liking this. Like I said, it's stage 1 would kind of be an accurate assessment. Give me my torches back. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and throw all this in here because I might need it later. So we can just keep all that there. Yeah, this is like a stage 1 kind of thing. So now I need to figure out what stage 2 is going to be on how to empty out the excess chests. So, yeah, that actually went a lot faster than I expected. That's what I meant. Like, they're really not that hard to set up. It's just some gold and some extra wood makes these sorting chests. And I mean, they're crazy. Like, you can do all logs, all planks for tree farms and crushed ores. And, like, you can even do specific mods, which is very interesting. Thermal expansion and blood magic and Thaumcraft and all that kind of stuff. Which I wish you could do on that. Tell you what, let me actually look up some of the some of the information on the Ender IO filters and see if there might actually be one that is like a not a mod specific, but a type specific, where you can just say all ores, like this sorting chest kind of thing. Or if there's something else in this mod. What's this? Refined relocation? So it looks like sorting crystal chest, sorting silver chest. So it looks like these are like the bigger, you could do a diamond kind of thing. Like, what's that other one? It's either Buildcraft or Thermal Expansion or something that does those. Dirt chest? Wow, that's kind of interesting. Iron chest is the mod, okay. That's weird, I didn't know you could do a dirt chest. That would be so cheap. I don't know how much it holds, though. Sorting upgrades. Ooh, upgrades chest to their sorting version needs 2 items of the chest material. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So that's just so you can add another one. Sorting... Okay. Upgrades barrels. Really? Upgrades barrels to their sorting version needs 2 items of the chest material. That's interesting. And then there's all these upgrades. So yeah, let me do some digging and see if I can find out what I'm looking for. Okay, so I managed to come up with another idea I want to try. But I also have a backup if this doesn't work. And that is... I made another sorting chest. And what I want to do is actually blacklist this of not allowing ores or dust. I think. Yeah. And now when we put this down, we're going to set this to insert. Now, the one caveat to this is I don't actually have any Oh, it actually did it. Sweet! I don't actually have any ore to test this on, which is not good. So, I've got to have some ore somewhere. There's also another thing that I might do. Hey look, more iron. Apparently I have a ton of iron. Let's break this up a little so that I can use it to test it. Okay, now what I want to do is see if the blacklist works more about inserting than extracting. So what I'm actually going to do is temporarily I'm going to turn this one off so that this will stay in here, and do that. And now we're going to turn this one on. So it's accepting things. Let's swap this out. Okay, so it is pulling, unfortunately. But it won't allow... it won't allow those to come out. That's not really what I meant to do. I meant for it to be a bit more like filtering it on the input side rather than the output. So this one works, and then it pulls from there. That's kind of what I was hoping it would do as far as keep everything but those ores. But what I'm also thinking is there's this one, which is an ME sorting interface. And I've already got one of these, but I need more gold, and then you put the Certus quartz around it, and I'm almost thinking that it will interact with an ME system to where I won't actually have to track this back at all. In that, if this is a quarry, it would go to the ME source first, and then it just pulls the ore out of the ME source. And if that could work, yeah, if that could work, then we could have some interesting situations. Now, how did this end up in here? All dust and crushed ores. So how did cobble end up going in there? That's interesting. Maybe cobble is seen as crushed, that's interesting. Maybe cobble is seen as crushed stone. I didn't think about that. Alright, so anyways, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. I think we're going to wrap things up here for this episode. In the meantime, I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.